Hey, so I went 3 and 4 on my picks last week. That's 75%. That's a C. It's passing. I'll take it. So I had the Colts winning, the Chargers, and the Eagles upsetting the Bears. And of course, I had the Seahawks beating the Cowboys. And honestly, that's the only one I cared about because, sadly, I am a Seahawks fan. I'm not crying. You're crying. But anyway, since I did so well last week, I figured I would give you my divisional round predictions. But before we get into my picks this week, let's take a look back at what happened in these wildcard matchups. The Colts steamrolled the Texans. Andrew Luck was on fire. The defense played lights out. Colts wound up winning 21-7, and Andrew Luck had some good news to write home to his mama about. The Hawks lost to themselves because they played themselves.
Don't ever play yourself. Don't ever play yourself. Don't ever play yourself. Don't ever play yourself. Congratulations, you played yourself.
Don't ever play yourself. I get that they didn't want to move away from their run game, which is what got them there and ultimately has won games for them. But when you are constantly playing a run-pass offense, it gets to become predictable. You have one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and you don't give him enough opportunities to make plays for your team, that's the result you're gonna get.
That's the result you're gonna get!
The Chargers were destroying the Ravens for 3 quarters and then barely hung in there in the end. Makes me think that they're not gonna be prepared to play the Patriots next week. I don't know, just gut feeling. I mean, we've all seen what the Patriots can do when they're down by 25. Oh, too soon? And the Eagles upset the Bears by a hair. Bars. Or I should say by a missed field goal that could have won the game for them.
And he hits the upright again. That's impossible. He does it again.
Obviously, Bears fans were upset. Understandably so, because, well, just ask this Bears fan.
8 million, 10 million, 25 million. I don't know how much Cody Parkey's getting paid, but that little from South Florida can make a damn tick for his life. I mean, how much money we gotta pay this? How much opportunity do you need? How many missed kicks is Cody Parkey gonna hit this year? 11! That's how many! 11! You, Cody! You!
Yes, Bears fans are outraged with kicker Cody Parkey, so much so that some diehard fans even set up a GoFundMe account to cover the rest of his contract with the team. But it's going to take a lot of money to cover his expenses because Parkey just signed a $15 million contract with the team last year. Money well spent, huh?
11!
Speaking of money well spent, Aaron Rodgers, according to Business Insider, made $66.9 million this year, and they didn't even make the playoffs. That, of course, could change because breaking news just came out that after firing head coach Mike McCarthy, who spent the last 13 seasons with the Packers, they decided to hire Matt LaFleur. He was an offensive coordinator from the Titans, who before that spent time with both the Rams and the Super Bowl 51 Atlanta Falcons. So this guy is very young. It says here that he's 39. Maybe they think they've got the next Sean McVay or Kyle Shanahan. He's a quarterback coach, and I'm sure the front office ran this across Aaron Rodgers because it's Aaron freaking Rodgers. But this is a decision that could be either a great fit or a huge mistake. It all depends on whether or not these two can be on the same page and see eye to eye. So we'll see how all that pans out next season, but for now, let's get into these divisional round playoffs. So first off, I have to say that there is a team out there that is being severely slept on. And it's not the Eagles, and it's not the Rams, and no, it's not even the Patriots. It's the Colts, baby.
What's that?
I think they're playing so well right now, especially on both sides of the ball, and quite frankly, I think that they could beat the Chiefs. I almost want to pick them for this game because they are so hot right now. but I did pick the Chiefs to make it to the Super Bowl in my last video, so I'm going to stick with them. Although I won't be the least bit surprised if the Colts manage to pull this one off, because this game was the hardest pick of the week for me. So the next game is Dallas versus Rams, and on paper, the Rams should win this game, but I don't know which Rams team is going to show up to play. I expect the defense to give up some big plays. I expect Zeke to have another productive day. Bars. But in the end, I'm still going to take the Rams to win this game. Dak Prescott just doesn't impress me enough, and while the Rams D might be suspect, Sean McVay knows exactly how to use this offense, and I expect him to win this game.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
I said this before, the Chargers almost let that last game slip in the end, and when you're playing against Bill Belichick, one of the greatest coaches to ever live, the man shows no mercy. The Chargers defense played outstanding, and I expect this to be a defensive battle. So it comes down to which quarterback do I trust more. I'll be honest, if I'm Tom Brady, I'm scared out of my mind with the defensive front that I have to play against. But also, if I'm Tom Brady, I'm a 5-time Super Bowl champion, 6'4" quarterback, married to a Brazilian supermodel. So, life ain't that bad. I saw this stat yesterday that said Phillip Rivers was 0-7 against Tom Brady in his career. And I'm going to say that he falls to 0-8 this weekend because I think the Pats will be more prepared. Lastly, it's the Eagles taking on the Saints in New Orleans, or New Orleans if you're weird. And this is the easiest pick for me. The Saints are winning this game. I'm glad the Eagles won against the Bears, but the Saints aren't the Bears. The Saints to me are the best overall team in these playoffs, and they won't be wasting another opportunity to make it to the big game.
Gannett steps into it. Pass is caught. Diggs! Sideline! Touchdown! Unbelievable! Vikings win it!
I like Philly's team. I like Nick Foles to put up a fight and keep it close. But this Saints team is going to win this one. Drew Brees and those running backs are going to win this one. So those are my picks. Do you agree, disagree? What do you think? Let's talk about it in the comments. It's been a lot of fun making these videos. And before this one ends, I just want to say thank you so much for the support on the last video. It was the first video I ever put out, and it got over 120 views. And I know that might not seem like a lot to some people, but to me, it's very exciting and I'm proud of the video. And like I promised in my last video, this channel won't just be sports talk. I want to talk music and TV shows, maybe throw in some gaming videos, reaction videos, movie reviews. I have a lot of plans for this channel, and as long as people are watching, I'm really happy to be making these videos for you guys. So if you want to see more of my face, subscribe to the channel. I'll try to put out a movie review by the end of the week. A lot of people have been telling me to watch Bird Box, so we'll see about that. But until then, I've got another awe-inspiring quote for you guys to think about this week. And I'll see you guys next time.
Have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
11!